It's been decades, and Ellen Durocher still carries the pain.
We were beaten and raped and abused every day at the residential school.
Durocher attended St. Philip's Residential School at Kisiku's First Nation. She survived, but others didn't. Now, a search using ground-penetrating radar has found evidence of 54 potential graves in the community, a dozen at the site of St. Philip's and 42 connected to the Fort Pelly Residential School.
Knowing that we had unmarked graves in our community, in our common areas that we drive every day, that we walk every day, we passed by them, never realizing that there was graves.
The search comes after a tragic discovery in BC last spring. 215 suspected unmarked graves had been found at the site of the former Kamloops Indian Residential School. Hundreds more have been found across the country in the months since. The Assembly of First Nations is renewing calls for a National Healing Fund for First Nations.
These residential institutions of assimilation and genocide tore apart our families.
Chief Lee Kichimonia is calling for accountability.
Somebody has to be held accountable for it. And that's the question that I have, is who's going to be accountable for this?
Canada remains committed to providing the supports as you undertake this work in your own way, according to your wishes.
But survivors say they want to see more. That includes funding for mental health support from knowledge keepers and traditional land-based ceremonies. As for Elaine Durocher, the road to healing remains long. Omera Isa, CBC News, Regina.